Hello! Well, a Saturday stream. I'm just streaming all sorts of different days, aren't I? Hi guys! Hope you're having a good weekend so far. It's my favorite para-utilitarian. Oh, thank you. First things first, you might notice, my PNG tuber is different. It's because it is. It's because I drew a new one. I've been thinking about it for a while, and so the very first iteration I did was like a really simple chibi kind of version of me, and I drew it as to have like something really quick for streaming with. And then the second iteration I drew, I think shortly after I came back from Japan or something. I drew a second iteration that was an even more updated, slightly more detailed chibi, but still chibi. But I really kind of didn't want a chibi anymore. So, I want it to be, so I mean, it's still kind of like quote unquote cutesy anime-ish a little bit, but it looks even more like me, number one. Number two, it's more realistic proportions, which I prefer drawing. So I still have the elf ears because why not? And if you might notice, I gave myself the asynchronous suit outfit from this game because it looks fucking cool. So, so it's control themed, and this outfit is probably gonna stay. I mean, I could always draw a different outfit if I really wanted to, but I think this outfit looks cool as hell, and I'm probably going to keep it, and it'll be a fun control reference for future streams if anyone pops in new and they're like, wow, that looks cool, I know what game that's from. Well, yeah. Thank you, Can I say a thing about your previous model now that you changed it? Yes, tell me. I had, someone else said it looked kind of goblin-y, which surprised me. I don't think it's a bad thing, because I was going for elf. So the goblin comparison was interesting, but I guess that's also my brain thinking of like, goblins have to be green. I don't know. Very fitting for all the Remedyverse games you gotta stream. Yeah. Well, I did, so Alan Wake 2 isn't on Steam yet, but I think it's on Epic Games? I don't know. But I will for sure play Alan Wake 1. I would say Alan Wake 2 depends on if I like Alan Wake 1. If I play Alan Wake 1 and I have a great time with it, I'll probably find a way to play 2. Your old model looked like The Rock in her clothes from the infamous The Rock fanny pack picture? What? I don't know if I know what that is. I don't know if I know what that is. Hold on. I'm gonna Google this. I gotta look this up. Wait, hold on. What is this? The Rock? Type. Oh my god. That's incredible. Okay, that's pretty great. Okay, I see the resemblance. That's so good. That's incredible. Why have you cursed me with this? Anyway, I'm glad you like the new outfit though. I think the outfit's great. See, this kind of proportion, PNG to proportion too, means I get to do even more details if I want, and I love adding details, sometimes to my detriment. Mine is full of nonsense. That's relatable. But yeah, I'm excited to use this model now. Also, because I was gonna put her in this outfit, I really wanted it to be done before I finished the control streams, so I'm delighted I finished it just this morning, actually. I put it all together and I was like, all right, well, I'm debuting it. It might look a little silly, like if you're watching the VODs, you know, it might be a bit jarring to suddenly come to this VOD and you're like, whoa. But hopefully it's a good whoa. I think she looks really cute. Anyway, I'm done gushing about my own artwork. You know, it's good to be proud of the things that you create. Anyway. It's on Epic. Okay, you know, I think I do have Epic Games on my computer, and I forget that I have that there. New PNG looks great. Thank you, Nazareth. Hi, OTP. Yeah, like Control Soda. You know, I will say, I don't think I look like Jessie, but there are some similarities to Jessie. Like, I think her hair color is maybe a bit more red than mine in real life, and but I feel like I relate to Jessie in certain ways, and it delights me. I'm honestly, if I ever did a cosplay, she would probably be a fairly easy character to cosplay, but I'd want to do it in this outfit. So that means I'd have to find someone to make me this outfit, because I don't know how the fuck to make clothes. But she would be really fun to cosplay. I've only cosplayed twice? I cosplayed- wait, hold on, wait a minute, this is funny. I cosplayed another Jessie. It's the only time I ever cosplayed as an adult. I cosplayed Jessie from Final Fantasy VII years ago for a convention, and I did it twice. So it was a very makeshift outfit, but I was very, very happy with it. So it'd be hilarious if I cosplayed yet another Jessie. Although the very first cosplay I ever did in my life, I cosplayed Botan from Yu Yu Hakusho. You know, the blue-haired lady. I cosplayed her as when I was like 11 or 12 years old. It was very cute. I put blue ribbons in my hair to make it look like I had blue hair. Anyway, some Ferris lore. Do you like your art? It's better than the alternative, I would know. BQ now! Be happy with your stuff. Well, okay, you don't have to be happy with it. I'm not always happy with my stuff, but it's healthy to try. It's healthy to like be aware of the effort you put into making something, and you should be kind of proud of that, even if it didn't turn out quite the way you wanted, or if it's not like perfect or super great. This is a good approachable cosplay that's very recognizable. Yeah, that's what I would think. Some great asynchronous suit cosplays out there. I saw some of them when I was looking up reference for this outfit. Like the very first like 10 images on Google, I was like, oh my god, some really good cosplay. She's such a cool character. All right, I've spent the first like 10 minutes talking, but you know, that's cool. That's great. Let's see, anything else? I'll actually get into the game now. I was looking at OBS. I really need to get a second monitor. Other thoughts. I feel like I was going to say something else and I totally forgot. Well, we'll do a game recap. So, last stream, we tidied up some loose ends in the investigation sector. So we are done. Completely done there. I'm never going back there ever again on stream, probably. We're now doing the Foundation, which I think is DLC. I've tried to avoid looking up too much about this game, but I think Foundation and Investigation Sector are both DLCs, which would make sense because they both feature, well, the Investigation Sector features a very interesting plot line and some new mechanics that aren't in the main game, so that would make a lot of sense. But this also might be DLC. Yeah, so we're into Foundation now. We got a little ways in. It looks really cool. I'm super delighted to be exploring down here. We saw a hotline from Marshall, which Jessie says, I think that means she's dead, but I'm not super convinced because we also got a hotline from Darling. We got the emergency hotline from Darling, and we know he's not dead. He's just somewhere else. It may be something else, I don't know. So I don't know if she's dead. We also saw what looked like her walking away in the distance, but that could be something else. Maybe it's an astral thing that took her form, I don't know. Oh, also, the whole Foundation, actually, let's just load in, I'll show you guys what it looks like. As if you guys don't already know. The whole Foundation, it's kind of being interjected with astral stuff. So first of all, red ground looks cool, and then look at this cavern. Look at this shit. It's huge down here. It's all like different caverns and shit. It's super cool. Apparently the Bureau, when they first got here, they were in the Foundation because the oldest house itself kept shifting, so they couldn't like safely put up residents there until they figured out how to deal with the shifting office spaces. So this is kind of where some of the Bureau started, I guess. So we had a recording from an older director of research. So we're getting like some history of the Bureau, which is really cool. Not to trauma dump, but this learning to be happy with this stuff task is so close to your therapy appointment this morning. Oh! Nice. Yeah, I start thinking about it too because of, sorry, so, side note, before I talk more about Control, I saw a thing going around on Blue Sky about, some people, where it's kind of like, this is kind of a thing that you notice in certain artist spaces, is some people, they'll post their art and they're very degrading about it, right? They're like, oh, this kind of sucks, yada yada, I don't like this, but I'm posting it anyway. And it's kind of like, you really kind of have to be your own cheerleader when you're creating things, because it will kind of come through in the end result, right? Like if you, especially if you're posting on social media, if you draw, for example, because I draw, this is the easiest way for me to say it, but if you draw and you're posting your finished pieces on social media and you're like, this thing sucks, I hate it, haha, I'm just gonna put it out here, whatever, like, it's better to try to reframe it with, it's good to be sincere about things, but also, like, you don't have to laugh at your own art, you don't have to be, you don't have to beat yourself up on things. You are allowed to be happy with something you made, or at least recognize that you put effort into it. I think sometimes it's easy to, like, joke about stuff that you made because you're like, well, if I do it first and then someone else does it, it won't hurt as much. But I try to be really genuine about a lot of stuff these days because why the fuck not? Why not? And I do like a lot of the stuff I create. And it doesn't have to be perfect or, it's not the best art ever, but I like it. Anyway, that was a tangent, but yeah, so I'm excited about this DLC because it seems, again, I assume it's DLC. Oh, you can see my footprints. It seems more about Bureau history, and also there's weird shit happening down here with the astral plane that's not good for the oldest house, apparently. And it might be less creepy. It might not be a horror DLC, which would be great. There's also these weird crystals. Canyon rim. Bunch of weird crystals down here that kind of like block my path as I'm progressing, or they'll just do random shit. I was thinking about this yesterday because I was looking up images of Polaris, like the title screen, right? And these crystals, the color and the general shape of them, it kind of reminds me of Polaris. It could just be a coincidence, but I don't know. It got me thinking. So the Bureau set up the Foundation to enforce the seeding plan. Set up in the Foundation to enforce the seeding plan. I think so. I mean, I'm trying to remember the so there's talk, I think it was Northmore. We have an unread thing. Oh, we got some new Hiss down here, by the way. They wield pickaxes? I guess I'll read this real quick. Hiss sharpened agents display the para-utilitarian ability to rapidly move short distances. Oh, it's like my dash. This ability is unique in the fact that it's not associated with any known object of power. However, we should not discount the possibility that this ability is an object variation. For example, abrupt physical relocation, APR, could potentially be a variant of the jukebox's effect. Other explanations of the Hiss sharpens ability currently include momentary time manipulation, brief increase in physical speed, inhibiting the witness's sense of sight. If we do accept that the Hiss sharpens ability is not connected to a known object of power, then the Hiss are either manifesting unique para-utilitarian abilities, paranatural abilities, or there are objects in the house that we aren't aware of. Either way, the Hiss are continuing to develop new strains of corruption, and that is cause for concern. Yeah, they're very adaptable. I love the extra detail. Compiled by Dr. Emily Hope, head of research, by order of director Jesse Faden. Seen some of the woe is me. My art interactions with the community lifts it up, but it feels like it honestly is better. It feels like honestly is a better avenue. Yeah, I think it's like, and I think everyone's gonna have bad days. Sometimes you do have a bad day and you post your art and you're like, oh my god, this, I don't feel very good about it. So like if you do it every now and then and you just need your friends or like other people in your community to help lift you up, that's totally fine. It's when you start making it a habit where it's kind of like maybe you need to look in more, like, I don't know, a little bit of self-reflection or something. Hi Shia. Yes, I play Control. I've been playing Control. Why is this unread? What do you mean unread? I swear I know I've looked at this before. Hatis. A crazy person works hard and a wise person gets away with less. Happy vacation to me, Ati. Greetings from watery Washington, America's little Finland. Wait, what the fuck? Is this a real location? Because I might need to go there. Is he? Wait, he's in my state. I thought he was vacationing in Finland. Ati's in my fucking state right now. Oh my god. I could meet him anytime. What if he materializes out of thin air? Got to watch the VODs. Oh, work has been kicking your butts. You've been very offline. Oh, that makes sense. Well, I have a bunch of VODs for you to watch whenever you want to watch them. Most of them are on YouTube. I do a pretty good job of uploading them every week. But yes, they're there if you want to watch them. There's a lot of good stuff, if I do say so myself. This game is really great. The first few VODs might be a bit janky because I was having some trouble streaming the game in DirectX 12. And the issues got fixed when I started streaming, playing the game in DirectX 11. So, yeah, the first couple streams were kind of rough, but I think the issue got fixed in the second stream. Lock your front door. Ati's outside with surströmming and booze. You know what? I forget what is surströmming. Is that like the is that like pickled herring? Is that fish? Or am I wrong? I wonder what kind of booze he drinks. Oh yeah, Ash. This is like the old one of the old directors of research. Yeah, I think we got some stuff for Northmore, who if I remember correctly, I thought he was the director right before Trench. But time is weird down here, because I was gonna say this seems like very early Bureau stuff, but maybe not. Oh, they've also found like cave paintings on the walls in here. But Ash, the research guy at the time, he said that the cave paintings were shown to be less like fairly recent, which didn't make any sense to him. So time is weird down here. I mean, time is weird everywhere here. The clocks still say the same time. Fermented herring? You know, that's probably kind of good. I mean, maybe fermented herring tastes different from pickled herring. I think pickled herring tastes kind of good, but I like some weird stuff. Oh, you know what? You know what I would really like? I gotta make them again. I haven't made them in a while, but korvapuusti. Probably saying that. I'm very rusty in Finnish stuff, but I fucking love those. They're so good. I've made them a few times, but I ate them in Finland, and I was like, holy shit. I gotta start putting cardamom in more stuff.
It's been 5 days since we first entered the building.
Ooh.
Traversing the interior is dangerous
yes.
due to the shifting.
Mm-hmm.
But we did manage to find a lower cavern that seems structurally predictable, which is a scientific way of saying its walls can crush us in our sleep.
That would be terrifying.
Northmore even made a discovery. A pistol placed on a stone pedestal in front of that strange ebony pillar.
Uh-oh.
Seems like something out of a storybook, except the hero usually finds swords, not handguns. but it is the perfect lure for someone like him.
Oh?
Hours after finding this weapon, Northmore cornered me to spout some nonsense about how the board had made him the director. He ran it about the title being meaningless before now, calling Father and all other previous directors shams, frauds, and...
Oh!
I think this place is worse for Northmore than it is for me. Strangest thing? There was no pedestal in front of that pillar a day ago. This building has swallowed a dozen of my men, and now it's handing out presents?
Mm-hmm.
Is it playing some sort of game? If it is, we're most certainly losing. Oh, we don't even know the rules.
Oh, that's such good info. Some sections were a bit seconds per frame, but it worked out. Oh, for like the early, you know, the timey-wimey Mimu can run into Caveman Darling. Caveman Darling! You know what? I'd be here for that. King Arthur drawing Excalibur from the stone. Just pulls out a gun. I found this Glock from the stone. Okay. Some interesting info. So... Northmore was the first one to have the gun. The service weapon? And the oldest house, or the board, maybe worked together to give it to him. So the board contacted him after he picked up the gun, which makes me think the board put it there. I feel like the oldest house is its own entity, and the board, maybe it just works together with the board. I don't know. The board is suspicious. I don't trust the board, but whatever. So that might mean all the other directors were still part of the Bureau, but they just didn't have the gun, you know? And then it went from Northmore to Trench, maybe? Possibly? I have to remind myself how that order went. A crowbar? What is this, Half-Life? Darling kind of got it going on. I can see why people would go unga bunga for him. You know what? I am tentatively in that camp. I'm not gonna lie. I think the best thing about Darling is that... Oh, it's the crystals blocking it. Is that I was suspicious of his character and I didn't know if I could trust him. But the more the game went on and the more stuff started being revealed, it just kind of like... I really just got won over by him. It was such a good, like, natural progression for learning about his character. Also, he is really attractive. He's a really attractive character, so you know. I like all types, guys. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna see what these drawings look like. So that's the board. What? That's what the hand's supposed to symbolize. People... You know, these people look like they're floating. They're T-posing! What if that's like represented, like a representation of the hiss? You know, that's what it makes me think of. It makes me think of the hiss. Can't tell if it's a pattern there or not. It kind of looks like a pattern. Is that a creature or something? What is this? Is this like a... Maybe it's the former. These could be little legs coming off of it. It could be the former. Maybe. Curious. Oh, that's really high up there. I have to come down from there. Maybe... Oh, I suspect... This looks like crystal... I think that's gonna come out at some point. Maybe, possibly, I don't know. Maybe I'll get a power that will allow me to pull the crystals out. See aggressive T-posing and one of those mechanical brain spiders from Doom. game is connected to Doom. Might be terrifying. Oh, ugh. Stuck on the tarp. Ley lines. Oh boy, we got the ley lines. That chair got fucked up. Compiled by Theodore Ashe by order of Project Northmore. For all my research into the oldest house's ley lines, I still don't understand why they converge here, at the base of this pillar. I suppose the simplest reason is that they have to converge somewhere. Occam's razor. Is that how you say that? Occam's razor? Razor? But that seems wrong. The esoteric world abhors coincidence. So what is the true relationship between this pillar and the ley lines? Does it act as a magnet attracting them, polar north? Or is the pillar a product of their focused energies, a sprout, nourished by the constant flow of the oldest house's power? Perhaps classifying that power would provide some insight. However, we currently have no means of measuring or quantifying it. Given time, it may become possible to collect and even harness this energy. On that note, Northmore is bringing in the much-lauded Dr. Gustav Wagner from headquarters in DC to aid my research. I suppose this is his way of saying he doesn't trust me to work unsupervised. Let's hope Dr. Wagner is as smart as his dearly departed Führer once believed him to be. I think I only really know this word because of Fullmetal Alchemist. Every time I see the word Führer, I think of Fullmetal. Foundation pillar. On the nature of the pillar, by order of N.A. Okay, so he just wrote this on his own. The pillar found in the crossroads is best described as an onyx spike that protrudes from the cave floor like an imposing stalagmite. Despite its aggressive silhouette, the structure has an undeniable allure. Isn't this where he said that he found the gun? Was here? Or was it in a different room in the oldest house? Brood would certainly have something to say about the pillar's overly erect nature, but I'm more drawn to Whitmore's essay on dynamic layers, structures within structures, the fractal mirror in every being. Yes, there's a lot of fractal stuff going on in this game, which I love. Given its significant location, I believe the pillar is either the very heart of the oldest house or an intrusion within that heart. Or perhaps it's like the husk of a seed from which the oldest house sprouted. Trottier? Trottier wrote that great architecture isn't built, it grows. But then why does the pillar look so different from the rest of this place's concrete walls and rocky caverns? It's easier to see it as an anomaly, a buried artifact, a foreign body, a demonic phallus. I wonder if this pillar is any more welcome here than we are. Is it from the astral plane? Oh yeah, yes, it looks very astrally. It's gotta be from the astral plane. Okay. Occam? Occam? Okay, good. Rip and tear until it's done. Well, you know, I've never played, well, no, that's not true. I was gonna say I've never played a Doom game, but I did play briefly the one for, I think my dad owned for 3DO or something. And at that time, even then it was too scary for me. But people have complimented some of the Doom games, the more recent ones, with like the music that plays when you're blowing up demons. So, you know, if I was listening to songs like Take Control all the time while shooting things, that would also hype me up. Did you just say that pillar grew to be... Also, this is a very thick phallus. Watching my dad play Doom on the PC was also my first exposure to gaming. Oh, that's so cool! So worked for Animal Crossing. My dad is a gamer, non-derogatory gamer. So I just, like, we had a NES and a Super Nintendo when I was a kid. And he also got a 3DO. He spent a lot of money on that 3DO. Shit was expensive back then. I had a lot of good exposure to video games. Ooh. Repair. Why does it sound like this? Repair the nail link. Okay, this is a director's duty. Authorized for single new tool upgrade. Use it to save the Foundation Us Bureau. Why did it sound so intense? Whoa! Left self or right weapon. Only one is permitted. What? get to make a choice?
So I can only choose one? I thought I was done with these tests.
Oh, this looks cool as heck. Okay, so I'm gonna get a new power. What, I get to pick 1 out of 2. 2016 is very solid. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, it's just like, is that what it's called? Doom 2016? Girth maxing. So it is related to the crystals. Is one I get to grow crystals and the other, haha. Choose the astral plane challenge. Can I see what it does first? Oh, so I can either destroy with my gun. That is cool as hell. That's what I want to do. I already know this is what I want. Oh, look at this weird. I don't think we've ever seen like a gold. Left will grant shape manipulate. Oh, I want to hear them say the other one. Wait. Grant fracture undo. I want to shape. Let to be shape. Ugh, I'm fucking stuck. Can I just go out this way? Oh, I have to hit the thing. I was gonna land on this, but I think I'm too far for them to pull it out. Okay. Butch. Ooh, cool, cool. We are tweaking, cultivating the ability U. That's concerning. Okay. I see. Doesn't it kind of concern you that the board can just do all this shit to you? You choose self-enlightenment or gun. It's a funny thing out of context. Minerals, roots, barnacles grow across the foundation. Use the new upgrade to shape or inflate. Oh, okay, so it highlights it. First director to receive this. You should feel honored. Handled. Thank you. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, it uses energy. It's the same as like levitating. I can only use it for this. God. Yeah, this is more my speed. I love all of these powers. The gun is also cool. Certain crystal formations crumble after being shaped. Whoa. My God. God damn, Jesse. She hit that floor so hard. Hold on. Oh my God, I've never noticed it doing that before. Ah, okay. The board is deeply unsettling. The board is not your manager. Yeah, but I love it. I love having an ambiguous thing that I feel very suspicious of. But apparently Northmore didn't. They gave him a gun and said he was a director, and he was like, oh fuck yeah. Oh hell yeah, I want the power. I feel like Jesse might have been the first unwilling director. Even Trench seemed to be okay with it. He seemed to accept it. Although he was also ultra depressed half the time, so. Northmore had a lot going on. I don't remember certain things about Northmore, so I guess I'll find out more about him. Dismantle, loosen the 4 locks, keys, MacGuffins. Located in the fringe nowhere of the astral plane. Astral bleeding collision has spread and lost them. Do this and nail will be repaired, glued, crisis averted. The fact that it's called a nail is super interesting. P.S. Bonus round, hiss are present in Foundation. Trespassing, snooping is forbidden. Bonus round. As a bonus, you can beat up the hiss, please. Please get rid of them for us. Some crystals can be shaped into dangerously sharp points. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Yo! Okay, I can also use this to attack. Even better. Too close, I see. That's so cool! Oh my god. Oh my god. Hell yeah. But I can run over otherwise. Okay. I'm so glad I picked this power. It was no-brainer. Although I'm curious what else you could have done with the... what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something before I got this new thing shown to me. Hold on, I must look over here. Oh yes, they were calling it a nail. Which makes me wonder if that pillar is a nail, as in like that's how the board is able to be connected to the oldest house. It's very interesting how the board manifests black marble. Yeah. It's like black marble with all this gold interspersed in it. It's really, really cool. I don't even need to use that. I'm way high up here. I can levitate for a while, but I'm still gonna pull it out because I want to. That's where I started. Ugh. What's this hole? What's this hole? Nothing. Why would you put a window there? I have thoughts about the nail, but I don't want to discuss until you finish the DLC. Yes. God, that's cool. It's a really distinct tone for identity. Yeah. Now the art.
Let's review.
Oh yes.
This broken pillar is called the nail. It was broken by something, and now the astral plane is bleeding into the foundation, which will destroy the oldest house, the bureau, and everyone inside.
Oh, I see. It's supposed to go all the way up to there, I
need
think.
to find 4 locks or keys or whatever to stop that from happening. But I'm the director. I've handled worse.
Hell
This
yeah.
should be simple. Ish. You with me?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I fucking love Jesse. Also the board, we really should have put a woman in charge earlier. Yeah. I think I made a dumb comment about it a few streams ago, but I find it delightful that the game is literally like, hey, what if we replace the two somewhat disasters, Trench and Darling, with 2 very competent women? It's good. So good. Okay, I can't actually invisible walling me. But yeah, the art direction of this game, fantastic. It's so good. I can go down there, maybe. Can I go down there? Is there a sneaker? Base camp. Oh, I guess there's a base camp down here. Oh, I see. Yeah, it's gonna lead me around. I need to find the MacGuffins. Oh, I can pull stuff out to go over there. I want to go down first. Whoa! Oh yeah, this is just like where I was up top. The area where I saw Auntie's vacation. Never noticed the design on the glove sleeves of the suit properly before? Yeah! It's so good! I gotta look at it up close when I was drawing it too. It's such a cool design. My God. That's a fun thing about drawing as well. is that I get to look really closely at certain designs and then I think, oh wow, a lot more work was put in this than I thought. This shit cool as hell. Yeah. So dark. Hoping to find like some reports or something. I can't see shit down here. Oh, oh, oh! I could just dash through this. What am I doing? It's probably gonna be his down here, right? Oh. That's a report. It is a report. Yes! Unacceptable behavior memo! From the desk of Director Northmore, to all Foundation personnel, it has come to my attention that members of our exploration teams have been relieving themselves of their God-given liquids. I've never heard piss described like that. In the chasms of the Foundation. As per earlier orders, all personnel currently serving in the Foundation must expel fluids, urinate, do their— he's talking like the fucking board! Expel fluids, urinate, do their business exclusively into the correctly colored and labeled vials provided by research personnel. Divine piss. I'm gonna start saying that. I gotta use the bathroom because my God-given liquid wants to get out. To do otherwise disrupts the ongoing study of the Foundation and demonstrates a profound disrespect not only for the board and its oldest house, but also for the Bureau you so proudly serve. If I discover firsthand any agents treating the Oblivion as their personal lavatory, they'll be forced to go down there and personally clean up their mess. Signed, Director Northmore. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be my piss. Oh my god. Oh, this is a great line. But yeah, this guy sounds like he is all in on the board. This right here, I could be wrong. Like, you could write something like this without thinking about the board, but that's immediately where my mind goes. Also, profound disrespect, and not only for the board, like he's all in on this shit. Hidden location, fuck yeah. He's like, the board gave me power. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Get out of here. I saw that hiss around that chest. You can't surprise me. It's behind me. Got him. Dodge efficiency. God, my mods are all gonna be full. Okay, hold on. I gotta be really strict with what mods I'm keeping at this point, because I don't want to keep doing going through this. Okay. This one can go. This one's less than what I have right now. What about energy recovery speed? This is still worse. I do kind of want to keep. Well, I've never had it before. Why am I keeping it? I'm not gonna use it. And then the other one was Seize speed. Do we have better Seize speed yet? No. For those, what's this? Source gain per element pickup. Oh, okay. I don't really need that though. Source gain from taking melee damage. Huh. Energy gain from taking melee damage. Okay, that one's kind of cool. Oh, the symbol up here. Is that like telling me where I got it? Because these ones were in the base game and they don't have a symbol. It's like the board. This is like the nail, maybe? Interesting. I like that. Launch speed on launch kill. The fuck? Reload after seizing enemy. I don't think I'm ever going to use this, but it's an absolute rating, so I kind of want to keep it. Ugh, I'm so indecisive. Ammo recovery on evade use? What? That's kind of cool. Energy gain from taking shield damage? I still don't have a shield! I know this is an ability you can find, and it's obviously in the base game, and I have yet to find it. Oh, when I raided someone after my last stream, someone else who's playing Control because I feel safe to do it now. for the most part. And they were using a shield ability, and I'm like, where the fuck how have I missed that? But there's still other stuff I have to do. Okay, launch energy cost. We could get rid of the health boost. I don't care about that. I don't need it. Energy. We can get rid of the energy boost. I don't need it. Shield strength. I don't have a shield, so shield energy cost. Let's get rid of this. Actually, let's get rid of both of those. Okay. Ammo refund chance on hit. Do I have a better one of these? Ammo cost per shot. Oh, interesting. Round slam after that's very specific. Damage against enemy armor. Cost while levitating is currently 20%. I don't have a better one. Alright. Exclusive to charge. The spin. I don't really care about spin. Kind of cool, but I don't need it. We're gonna get rid of any spin. Rate of fire. Yeah, let's get rid of that. I'm level 3 with get rid of that. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Anything else down here? Just a little room under here. Okay. There were hiss down here. And there's a muscle in my jaw, like close to my ear, that keeps twitching today, and it's so annoying. Don't know why I started doing that. It started doing it earlier, and I was like, can you please stop? And every now and then it comes back, and I'm like, come on. It's like when you have like a persistent eyelid twitch or something all day. Oh. Okay, here's guess we just go back up now. Thing over there? Does not look like it. A very interesting shape. Right? No. To grab the ledge. Alright, let's go over here. A break after. Yep. Oh, cool. The contrast is super cool. I guess we're going to be building this pillar, huh? Hiding over here. Alright, if we're gonna go whatever's over here, I don't know. Oh, more geysers, great. The weird, I don't want to say fleshy, it's not fleshy, it's just weird. Geyser. Ah, gunshots! Marshall? Oh, that's cool. Oh, these are the astral projections things. Oh, okay, so the hiss was fighting those. I see. Yeah, not Marshall. Okay. Well, that's cool. I can also make like a nice little barrier. I can come up this now. Oh! Expect that weird little ledge to be there. Nice. probably don't have to pull this out, but I'm gonna do it just in case. Okay, yeah, that did make it a little easy. That's annoying. Usually that twitching is tension related. Yeah, that would make sense, actually. I should... Honestly, I have, like, some really annoying jaw problems that I've had since I was a teenager. And I could really do to just actually massage the muscles a lot more frequently than I ever do. Base camp, okay. Alright. Any more guys? That hiss was just like sitting there, chilling, hanging out. Oh. Ooh, God, that looks cool. Are you guys fighting each other? Oh, you're looking at me? Alright, bye. Shoot him in the foot! It's gonna- oh! Where the fuck did you come from? Jesus! It's a little hard to see him when he's like behind the light. Can you die? Thank you. Do the hiss even die? Like, what does that even mean for the hiss? Where are the guys hiding over this around here? Ah, hey, show yourself. Alright, there we go. I see the light. One sec, I gotta check a message real quick. I don't do this too often, but one moment. Actually, wait, what time is it? I think I have to take a break here. Pull this back. Ah, yes, I'll have to take a break in like 2 minutes, 1 minute. Okay. That's the hole? Yep, that's a hole. This is interesting. I'm not missing anything back there. Oh, there's some stuff over here I could utilize. Maybe. Oh! There's a room down there. Well, let me finish exploring this now. Over here? If I had that other ability, I could shoot the crystal. Wait. Oh, I could just walk back here. Never mind. God damn it, I can't shoot this. Okay, so you're just kind of like, you're not gonna be able to get every treasure in this area, which is fine. I don't need it anyway, my inventory is always almost full. Reports though? Nothing to read? I guess maybe over here. Alright, I'll pause it right here and I'll go take a quick break. I will be back in just a few minutes. I got some laundry. I always have laundry. So I will continue that and yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. Alright, I'm back. I went upstairs, came back downstairs, and then I was like, wait, didn't get myself any water. So, I have done that. Checked on the critters.
This area looks newer. Is it from the upper floors?
Oh shit, yeah. Might actually be. I wonder if it got teleported down here. Checked on the critters. Cat is in the garage with the dog, and he's laying on the dog's bed. So, you know. Huh. Alright. Cool. Well, okay. Yeah, so Keiki's laying on Kia's bed, and Kia is laying on a carpet right next to the door. I'm like, all right, if you guys are having a good time. Complete the ritual in the collapsed apartment. A ritual. Collapsed apartment, huh? Oh, cool, cool. Oh, one of these doors, huh? Huh.
There's
Oh my.
something behind that his barrier.
Oh! Collapsed apartment! That's fucking cool. Destroy all the hiss nodes will lower hiss barriers. Okay, remember there's like that one training room or something that I never was able to access? I wonder if this is how I access it, like, because I've seen this stuff before, and maybe I just haven't shot at it enough. Maybe that's how I get in there. Okay, I can go over in here, but there might not be anything over here. But I'm still gonna check. What? It's the Lucky Cat! Is this from the luck department? It's a Lucky Cat. Hello. Oh my god. How did you get down here? Pick him up, Jesse. Take him with you. It won't let me. Why is he looking at the door? Oh. Good luck, kitty cat. Okay, there's like crystal growing out of there. Oh yeah, looks like it's gonna spit me back out of there. Nice. Data entry and filing. Oh, you know, I guess that kind of makes sense that we would have a department for that. Have we seen this picture before? Oh my god, it's Darling, Trench, and I don't know who that is. But that's Darling and Trench, right? This must have been early days. Trench still looks perpetually upset, but Darling looks happy, so I love these pictures. Oh, is this the NSC energy converter thingies? Alright. Did I do that? Okay. Shift account, part 1. To whoever finds this, I am Containment Processes Designer Jeanne Gibbs, and I'm writing this to document the largest building shift to ever occur. Here are the facts. A considerably large section of the containment sector, including the processes and protocols offices, our research facilities, and a fair chunk of the fire break has been yanked down to a chasm that reaches far below lobby level, I think? It It was a violent shift, and I regret to report several casualties. Injuries were sustained by all, but many of us, myself included, are still mobile. We've set up a base camp and started triaging. There are little supplies. We've explored our surroundings and found caverns of all things. Maybe we're in some kind of cave threshold, like the quarry? Wherever we are, we're not the first. There were some rusty power cores, old lights, signs, infrastructure. What was this area used for? Why did they seal it off? Why have we never heard of it? More importantly, how are we going to get out? Right, so I assume Northmore sealed it off and then was like, no one else is going to know about this. And apparently Trench... Oh, this is a very satisfying number up here. Apparently Trench may have been the only person to know about it of like the more recent Bureau staff. Except he apparently told Marshall about it. I don't know if Darling knew about it. I think I remember seeing that sign early on. Don't read confidential correspondence. Okay, so they had a building shift. Some offices and departments were moved down here with people in them. And because none of them knew about it, they're like, what the fuck is this? How do we get out? That sucks. Also, I want to say Darling would have known about it, but I don't know. Trench did start mistrusting him, so who knows when... Kyiv summary? A series of reverberating sounds observed in downtown Kyiv? Is that how you say that? Kyiv? Kyiv? With no clear point of origin, the event was witnessed by the city's general public. Mental and physical symptoms were reported, including aphasia, sleep paralysis, and excess blank, and reported individuals. Due to the brief nature of the event, overseas Bureau agents were not able to respond while it was active. Immediately upon arrival, agents collected audio recordings taken by local witnesses. All Bureau monitoring stations located at global junctions of acoustic amplification were directed to monitor any auditory events of similar pitch, wavelength, and duration in an effort to trace echoes or epicenters. In the following weeks, similar cases were reported from both various amateur sources and Bureau stations in major cities across the globe. Oh. The subsequent events diminished in volume and frequency per each occurrence. The event is believed to be generated by planar friction, though this is not confirmed. Oh, also, I'm probably only going to play like another hour or so today. That's kind of the current idea. I might play a little bit longer. We'll see what happens. If I play a little longer, I'll have to have like a snack or something on the next break. Really enjoy that Darling was named such because it's so good for leaving you guessing whether he's a mega bastard or a sweet bean. Yes! I was literally thinking about that when I was taking a stroll outside earlier today. And I was like, it was such a good name for him because I was like, I feel like this name is telling me something, but it makes me suspicious. Yeah, it's a really good name for him. Mega bastard. I had so many doubts about him. But also, like, from the very beginning, I had doubts about him, but also I was like, wait a minute, he's the one who made the HRA devices, so why would he have done that if he meant harm to everyone, right? I love that Control just does the SCP-OOP parts vibe so well. It does it really well. Man, once upon a time, I had no idea this game was like about SCP stuff. Whoa. This looks cool. Light up there. was hoping to seize him, but I accidentally fucking grabbed him. Stop! Oh my god. I'm in an office. I didn't mean to go in there. Nope, there's a sniper. Ugh. Damn, shouldn't have peeked. What? I got so much. So much. Oh. Where'd he go? Dead? Oh. Alright, that's everyone. There's a lot of shit that dropped out of them. Weapon mods. Concussed ammo charge velocity boost. Okay. Is there anything in here? Oops. It's one of those green lamps. Okay. Let me go through my weapon mods real quick. Ugh. Wait, do I have a better damage boost for this gun? No. Okay, we'll delete this one. Rate of fire. Let's get rid of that. Who cares? Code speed. Damage against enemy armor. Crossbow shot. Recoil. We'll get rid of it. Let's do that one out. Accuracy for spin. Who cares about spin? Pierce. You know what? I'm not gonna use it. I gotta start making the tough decisions. Oh. Oh. God damn it, I wanted to look at that a little bit better, but... Orienting. The lights in here. Unironically, this would be a cool-ass office space, though. I know it's only looks like this because of the shifting, but this looks... The layout is cool as heck. Ew. Yeah, I really kind of like the this somewhat bait and switch that they did for the storytelling in this game, especially for Trench and Darling. I hear hiss chanting, I think. The game does characters really well. So like from the start, you have Trench and Darling, and you don't really know who you can trust at the very beginning, but you're kind of inclined to think, well, maybe Trench knows more what he's talking about, and maybe Darling was being too secretive, because you're getting all of your info through the hotline from Trench. And your only info from Darling are these presentations that he made before shit went down. So it kind of is intentionally there to predispose you towards, you know, trusting things from Trench more. But it doesn't really want you to trust things from either of them. Oh, there's two cameras here. Like the game also goes out of its way to make sure that you're suspicious of both of them. I wonder if Langston can see me still. Picturing Jesse in the art museum china shop aiming down at all the priceless works for better with her gun, and they're like, ma'am, could you please not have your gun in here? And then she's like, I'm the director. All these offices are the same, but you can bet your ass that I'm gonna walk in every single one, because at some point something's not going to be the same. I mean, I'm gonna walk in every single one unless I forget about one, and I don't walk in it. Aha! Oh, America
You're
Overnight.
listening to America Overnight, now in its 29th year. Or is it?
Or is it? So we know.
Don't worry. Tonight we're discussing thrift store oddities and one-of-a-kind finds. Peggy's on the line from Biloxi. She and her husband found a beautiful Himalayan salt lamp at a garage sale. Tell us about it, Peggy.
I'd heard of salt lamps, you know, those glowy rocks you plug in. They're supposed to release negative ions. Clear the air. I got one, only $4, and I put it in our living room. I thought it would look nice there. It gives the whole room this lovely orange glow.
Now, this is usually when the call takes a turn.
It's my husband. When he's in the living room, he won't take his eyes off the lamp. He's obsessed with it. If I turn it off,
Oh, boy.
he gets so upset. He says it needs to stay on no matter what. Last night, I woke up at 3 a.m. He wasn't in bed. I found him in the living room staring at the lamp. He was smiling. His eyes were open, but I thought he might be sleepwalking.
Oh, this definitely sounds like an OOP or something.
He kept smiling at the light. Then he started to speak. He said, every time a reflection reflects itself, it gets a little greener.
I've read that.
Then he turned to me. He was still smiling, eyes open. My husband's eyes are brown, almost black. But the eyes of the man in the living room.
Oh my god.
His eyes were green.
Oh, that'd be terrifying.
Peggy,
Oh.
I'm so sorry to cut you
Oh.
off there, but we need to go to commercial.
Oh my god.
I'd like you to stay on the line, though. My producer, Karen, needs a little more information. Okay?
Okay.
America Overnight.
They're like, oh shit, this might be a real thing. Hold on, let's get our agents out there real quick. Yeah, so we know the American Overnight is like created by the Bureau to try to give people plausible superstitions for a lot of this stuff. What, you can actually push these in? That's fucking cool. Oh my god. Someone employing compartmentalization because of how important it is to be doing so, and it's such a good technique for that. Yeah! It's a really good storytelling technique, especially for this kind of medium. Tricky to do all because sometimes it backfires with the audience when they don't get it. Holdo in the second Star Wars sequel. Holdo. God, it's been so long since I've watched Star Wars stuff, I don't know if I remember him. Completely in line with urban legends about unexplained paranormal phenomena. Yeah, like it fits. God, I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, this game is fantastic. It's a really good example of what you can do for storytelling with a video game medium. It's ironic because like early game, I wasn't too sure how I felt about it. Like I was definitely intrigued, but I wasn't like hardcore. Oh, there's a pencil. I don't think I've ever seen a pencil in this game before. I wasn't like hardcore hooked on the plot, but I was intrigued. But it's things, when it really started hitting for me was probably when we went to the Panopticon and Dylan came out of, like we went to find Dylan and then he was out of his cell. I think it was the introduction of finally meeting Dylan. That's where a lot of things in the plot started really kicking off for me, and I was like, oh wow, I'm really invested in this now. And then from that point on, like all the different reports and recordings you can find that flesh out what happened with Dylan and Ordinary, it's so good. I think that's when I really just felt like I locked in to the game. Like I was interested and having a great time, and then all of that happened and I was like, oh my god, this is a really good game. And now I'm like, wow, this is like maybe one of the best games I've played. And other people would walk away from this game with a completely different thought. I mean, I know some people don't really like the game. I've read a little bit of stuff online, and I've seen people say like, the plot is okay, but everything else is great. And I'm like, what? I think the plot is fucking fantastic. But I get, I think I get why people would consider it just okay. I might do the same thing. Oh. Kind of the same as the other picture, except the door looks bigger. Or the doorway looks bigger in that one. Man, Monstera plants are such a good plant. I don't know, the shape of the leaves and everything. I think I already explored those ones. I think I've explored all of this stuff now. Did I go in there? Let's walk. Okay, I think I've been in all these. Alright. Go here where the blinking light is telling me to come. Oh!
Someone call a plumber.
Oh my god, Jesse.
I was around to hear that.
Oh, Polaris was here. That's fucking incredible. You ding dong. Oh my god. Well, now we know the chanting was coming from. So the Hiss are just chilling out here. Yo. Who wants to use the astral floating toilet? She keeps information from one of the main characters because he's lower rank. He got demoted for good reason just before. Because he was a protagonist, much of the audience vilified her despite the known quantity that there was a mole leaking information. Like, Leia literally slapped him. That sounds vaguely familiar. Yeah, that's the thing, is like, I like it when you can utilize different characters and situations to low-key, oh, that's so weird. To like low-key manipulate the audience. Make the audience think certain things about certain characters, and they're like, wow, I don't like this character, but then you find out the things that they were doing were for pretty damn good reasons. Computer program, it was a dead letter. Dear House of Representatives, my husband, Francis, read an article before he died about how the universe was really just a computer program. He believed it. I thought it sounded silly, but now I think he was right. Francis was hit by a car a few months ago. A drunk driver. I don't think it was supposed to happen. My neighbor's son, Jeremy, broke one of our windows with a football a week before Francis died. Francis yelled at Jeremy for it. He was a bit harsh. This is important because I see Jeremy on his computer through their living room window. He's on it all the time. His mother says he's a computer whiz. I think Jeremy is operating the computer program and he changed the universe so that driver would hit Francis. He did it to get back at Francis for yelling at him. Is there a way to change the computer and make Francis come back? I have some money if it's expensive. I don't know how these things work. I don't care if Jeremy gets in trouble or not. I just want Francis to come home. Francis and I were happy together. I can feel him not being here and I know it's not right. Sincerely, Stephanie Miller. That sucks. Like, obviously Stephanie is not, maybe he's a little too out there. But the fact that her husband died and now she's just like, man, I just really want him to come back. That fucking sucks. This is a terrible way of coping. It's weird because it was clear from the get-go she had to employ some nonsense called operational security. This game pulls it off better. I love using video games, like the way you can use a video game to tell a story, and I'm gonna keep saying that until I finish playing this game. Ugh, this whole bit right here where she's like, I could feel him not being here and I know it's not right. Oh, man. Oh, we have a hotline. We didn't finish or we had the whatever I'm trying to say. Let's do this one from the board again. About ritual. Locks keys keep socket us here. Trapped, hooked, hidden, fed. They are old, young, extra life. With the director's help, situation information is subject to change. to west. Yeah, the safe. That has to be this field obstacle training, whatever. This has to be the power that I'm missing, right? The shield power. I gotta go there. Shifting fragment. Okay. Oops, I did not mean to hit. This. Oh, that's the door, just hanging on the hinge that does not exist anymore. Any more articles? What's up here? Ugh. Should I don't know, should I destroy the hiss floating around here? Seems kind of mean though. Oh. Can I go in there? I'm looking at it from here. No, I don't think it. Why does it look like that? Oh, weird. I don't think. Oh, Jesse, get that bullet. Okay. Okay, well. I'm stuck. Okay. All right. Yeah, I like it when media successfully withholds information from the audience or the reader or the player in order to tell the story effectively. But I like it when they do it, and by successfully I mean sometimes media will do it, different stories will do it, and it doesn't work because like they have their big reveal is like too much of a shock, right? Maybe they kept too much hidden. I remember trying to read a book. A friend had recommended the series to me, and I forget what the series is called, but it was like a newer, I don't know. Oh God, what do you even call it? It was like a newer young adult romance that had to do with like fae and fairies and shit like that. And I tried reading it. I thought the book was kind of badly written, so I stopped reading it. I did not like the main character. And I don't usually put books down like that, but this one I just could not get through. And then I read a little bit about it, and I was like, am I the only one having this problem? And in reading about it, I found out how the book ended. And it was like one of the worst twists. It was terrible, because like the character, you're like the first few chapters, the character's like, I don't know why all these things happen to me, and I like all these animals seem to like me, and I have like all these skills. I guess I'm just really good at it. But apparently the end of the book tells you that no, she knew exactly what was going on, but she withheld all of that information from the reader, I guess. Like it just, I don't know. It was badly written. I was like, that's not how you do a revelation. You don't have a first-person character that you're following. Oh, there's also his floating around up here. Tell the reader that she has no clue what's going on or why things are happening, and then at the end of the book reveal that she knew all along what was happening. Like it's like, boom, here you go, here's your shocking moment, reader. I'm like, no, fuck you. I don't want to waste my time reading someone that can't, or reading a book from someone that could not put the story together very well. But this game does it really well. You are following Jessie. Jessie has a goal. She tells you she has a goal. Even if she doesn't outright state that she's here to find her brother, you know from the start that she came here for a reason. And she's like, I don't know if I can tell Emily the reason yet. And I'm like, all right, I know she's here for a reason, but she's like too afraid to tell it. That felt like such a natural hook. Like it was a natural storytelling lead up. I didn't feel like Jessie was manipulating me, and I didn't have to wait too long before she outright said, I'm here to find my brother. Anyway, these guys know how to write stories for video games, and I think they're fucking fantastic. That's supposed to be big floating CRT, maybe. Sometimes too much or there wasn't a plan. Yeah, so if like a fruit fly over on my desk? Yeah, there is. What are you doing in here? Yeah. I don't know what it's doing in here. I don't even have any fruit in here. Yeah, it feels like, or people will do big twists because they think that's a good, like, they think it's good. They're like, I want to do a big surprise. I want to surprise the reader. But like, I think a good surprise is one that the reader, if they're paying attention, it's one that they will see coming, right? You want to reward your reader. Like, I want to be rewarded if I guessed a plot point right, using the logic that the story was telling me. I feel good about that. I'm like, oh fuck yeah. Like, even if it was kind of hidden, that makes me feel good. I don't want the story to treat me like an idiot, you know? And I also don't want it to just like keep something hidden the entire time and then reveal it because they think that's a good way to reveal a plot point. Please don't bring dogs into the office. Some of us have allergies. I don't know if I've ever seen that. Maybe at the very start of the game? Duffel bag? It's a really ambitious twist, but it sounds so easy to not make work. Really felt the Lost TV show had almost no plan before too long, which isn't to mean there wasn't good things about it. Yeah, I watched the very first like season or two of Lost, so I have some memories of it. Hold on, can I get into this? I had to go in that way, okay. Perhaps. And I think I know how it ends, because I was like, I'm not gonna watch this show again. I just know I'm not gonna spend the time to watch it. I remember it seemed like it had a really interesting hook, but I think I know how it ends, and I think I would feel dissatisfied with that ending. Oh, I see. Probably can't crouch. Jesse does not know how to crouch under this properly. That's fine. Evaluation hall for like interviews? Boop. This oh, right in front of my face.
You're listening to America Overnight.
Another one.
Awaken in the darkest recesses of possibility for more than 29 years. We have another letter from a listener. This one's unsigned but postmarked from Toledo. It says, "Dear America Overnight, I have the most wonderful appliance for your listeners. It is a miracle of God. A fondue set. A fountain. A blessed gift. Blessed is spelled with a capital B. Go on, they write. Dive on in. It is molten hot. Perfect for meat.
For meat?
No signature. As far as I know, no fondue set was sent to us here at the studio.
Okay.
Just this letter. Wait. I think there's something else in the envelope. Some kind of black powder with white shards in it.
It's cocaine! No, I'm kidding.
Karen. What is this? Karen? You're on the air, Karen. Where are you? What's this powder in the booth? Is this
Oh my god. She...
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Karen? How do I cut to commercial?
Oh! Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Rip Karen, I guess? Yikers. So someone, maybe possessed by some OOP, sent in maybe an OOP or an altered item, and it maybe perchance possibly dustified Karen. But that sucks. Ooh. Keep supplement. Recordings of the audio phenomena were uploaded onto the internet shortly after the event. These records circulated rapidly on popular message boards. The communications department utilized this exposure by creating Sky Trumpet hoax videos and posting related theories to spread confusion and draw attention away from the event's paranatural origin. Industrial noise, particularly the sound of metal drilling, was found to be a widely accepted explanation. Theories about the sounds emanating from the Earth itself, known as seismic hum, emerged from the public itself and were encouraged by the Bureau to generate further misdirection and eventual public disinterest. Witnesses of the events were monitored discreetly afterwards. Observed symptoms were consistent with blank deprivation, but subsided after 12 to 15 days. Length of the symptoms directly correlated to the individual's proximity, unsheltered, to the supposed epicenter. One linked, although accidental, casualty can be listed. See report, read the effects of planar friction on hearing aids. Watch the entirety of Lost as it aired. Definitely was not satisfied with how it became obvious the writers were just winging it, even if he's okay with the ending. Yeah, that's the hard part with, I would think, media that gets released over time. So like TV series, maybe even like book series. If they didn't really have like an overarching plan going in, and they're just kind of winging it. Wait, how many ability points do I have? 5? Do I want to try this? You know what, we can unlock this for fun. Let's see what it does. Press C while levitating. The slam into the ground. I'm probably never gonna remember how to do this. Oh my god! Okay, wait, you just like... You zoom where you aim? Oh, you could see the little... Yo! That's fucking cool. I thought it was gonna be like... She just immediately slams the ground beneath her, but this is even better than I thought. Even like... Oh! That's sick! Okay, that's a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. You want a series buyable? Reason why Babylon 5 is so good? Yes! Yeah, Babylon 5 is amazing. The only reason the last season of Babylon 5 is a bit funky is because of stupid, we might be canceled constraints, and then they were like, actually, we're renewing you for one more season. But even then, the last season is still pretty decent, I think. Babylon 5 is an incredible series. If you like sci-fi, you should watch it. Don't let the old, like, CGI effects fool you. It's fucking great. Gibbs reporting in. Oh, this is account part 2. Okay. It's been 8 days since the collapse and still no sign of any rescue efforts. The Bureau is either completely unaware of our situation or incapable of helping us, or maybe it's intentional. How many times have we seen the Bureau not give two shits about its own hardworking staff when they go missing in this place? How many times did we let it slide thinking, oh, at least it wasn't me? Too many, I'm ashamed to admit. See, this is why the Bureau fucking sucks. Anyway, there have been some developments. Strange crystals have begun growing through the walls. They seem to block some corridors, but not others. The path to the caves is always left open, but we're not sure why. Luckily, the crystals keep out the astral spike. One's been hounding us for days. Oh, there's one of those in here? If it's still here, who knows? John, Nicolay, and Sarah went to try and find a radio, but never came back. We think the spike got them. I think it's hunting us. Doug says spikes only exist in the astral planes. What the fuck is it doing here? If we get out of here, I'm hiring a lawyer. These are unsuitable working conditions. Yeah, this is good because that's a thing, right? But that happens to people all the time. You see bad shit happen to others, and you're like, oh. I think it's easy to look at stuff that didn't happen to you and think, oh, well, at least it wasn't me. Like, I'm sure I'll be fine. People don't often imagine bad shit happening to themselves. This is why you should always, you know, help other people. Oh, is there an astral spike in here, maybe? This kind of scared me. You watched that when it was first airing too? Ancient Times? Yeah, I watched Babylon 5 when it was first airing when I was a kid. So I had a lot of like very old memories of it. And then I finally rewatched the series as an adult. Like for the first time, what was it, like 6 years ago or something? 6 or 7? I forget. It was less than a decade ago when I finally watched the entire series as an adult, and I was like, wow, this shit is still really, really... and I've seen like a lot of episodes here and there, like in teenage years because of other people rewatching it, but that was my first rewatch of like episode 1 to, you know, last episode. Uh-oh. Ferris like Ivanova is always right. I love Ivanova. I was like, what is that? It's a fan. What's my map doing? Let me look in here before I hit that other button. That button might just be closing that door again. You couldn't watch B5 because no cable, but you could watch DS9. Ah, see, I've never seen Deep Space Nine. I watched Voyager. When I was a kid, Voyager was airing, and that's the one that I watched. And then The Next Generation was also always like replaying, so I remember seeing a lot of that through osmosis. And then I watched Enterprise.
So that's the altered item. Looks pretty secure.
Oh, this, Action Max? Well, it looks secure now. Anything to read? What does that say? Why is the light on the spot? I was really young at the time. Those shows hit so dang good as an adult. It's such a good feeling when the thing that you really liked as a kid or a teenager or whatever, like, is still actually good as an adult, and you're like, oh, what does this do? Oh, of course. I'm waiting to see the astral spike pop out or something.
They should hire someone who builds smaller machines.
Power cores. All right, we need to open it. Nope, that's one way to open it. Hell yeah. You haven't rewatched it in decades? Yeah, you should definitely rewatch it. It's good. I don't actually know where I'm supposed to put this. I didn't look that far ahead. Hold on. Hold on. I don't want to play these in that. DS9 and B5 fed off of and rigged each other between dialogue and guest actors going back and forth. I feel like I remember hearing something about that. That's really cute. Oh, I need to put it in these. Eh? Oh, I see. I see. No, I don't want the cart. I want this. Ah. Incredible. This is weirdly satisfying. No, I don't want the... Alright, so the core, down the hatch. Nice. They were in the process of transporting it. God, it's so loud in here. Alright, well. You need an adult show now that has the guts to look at the camera and say, trans rights are human rights, like B5 does about fascism. Man. That would be nice. Oh. I'm waiting for something to go horribly wrong. Used to be going well? Oh. Cool. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay, I guess now I go down through the other door? I don't know. I guess I had to do this first anyway. Now an astral spike will appear. I'm so suspicious.
No altered material detected in area.
Oh.
Personnel may now safely enter.
I see, it would have.
Have a bureau full day.
Oh my god. You did not just pun me with that, did you? Who invented that? Darling probably did. He would be the kind of ding dong that would do like puns and shit. I'm fucking stuck on the wall. Please don't explode on me. Ah! God, I could just shoot him. No! I was trying to fucking seize you. Oh, whatever, that works. Okay, these guys are really cool. Cooler than they have any right to be. Get him! There we go. Oh shit, look at he teleported over there already. That's so fucking cool. Thank you. I'll take that grenade. Thank you. Damn. You think the Hiss would learn at some point to not launch grenades at someone who can grab them out of midair and throw them back? I guess to be fair, sometimes it still works against me, but... evade, ammo refund. Yeah, I don't care about that. Anything else in here? Ooh, I wanna go up there. I think I might have to go up there. I love all the shit that Hiss says. It's so weird and good. Also, I don't know if the game is trying to say that Alan Wake wrote the dialogue for the Hiss or something, or if he just connected on their level and whatever, but it kind of sounded like he was getting some of their incantations. Eh? Let's see. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that. Oh, it leads out here. I see. Cool. I don't know if I like the idea of the Hiss taking dialogue, or like the Hiss's dialogue being created by Alan Wake himself. Rather, I think I'd prefer it to be that he clued in on, like, maybe they always had some sort of chant, but it became like the English language via osmosis, and Alan Wake just happened to tap into it. Or it's like maybe neither of them created it, but they both worked in conjunction to develop it. I don't know if that makes any sense, but... Wait, what's down here? Access. Okay. Hello, camera.
Properly trained. Guess I pass. I am very properly trained.
Uh-huh. Oh, alright, I guess we're going down here first. Complete the ritual in the collapse department. Are we going down or up? I don't know. There's a blue in here. That's kind of terrifying.
I remember that camera. How the hell did it get out? Are they his shooting movies now?
What the fuck? Ooh, what is this music? Oh! Oh! Whoa! Oh my god, Jesse Faden starring in Swift Platform! I guess we're activating this. This is incredible. What is this? This music is great! Ahem. Whoa. Darkness behind us. We're gonna have some guys on the side shooting at us. Eh? Eh? Uh-oh. Can I? That's not how you do that. Wait, how do I? Oh, I have to jump over to... Oh, I see. Okay, okay. There's another one over here that I go to. Oh! Don't mind me, I'm gonna get hit so many times with this. Okay, 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 I get it now. Man, what a good vibe. This is great.
No way am I sharing the spotlight with kids.
Yeah, you tell him, girl. Well, I know what I'm gonna be listening to after the stream. Damn. We're vaporwaving, we are! Restricted area. I wanna go there. Oh shit. Ah. Okay. Oh. Oh my god. That one went really far ahead. Okay, we're good. We can levitate very long. Oh, this guy's there. Oh. Nice. Nice. Man, this is good. This is great. The color scheme is great. Oh.
Thought you could lose me, huh?
Hello. Why wouldn't you talk to a camera, Jesse? We should talk to all this stuff. In fact, we heard directly different reports that said it's good to talk out loud around altered items and shit. Oh. Wow. You think it's having fun? You think it knows what the concept of fun is? Man. Oh. Surely one of these bullets will hit it. Wowie-wah, that's so much health damage. Oh. Okay. That's good to know. No, it's still by me. Alright, alright. Get one-linered. Man. Yeah, this is such a good color scheme. Oh my god. What is this music? Hold on, I can't vibe too hard. I gotta... Third act of... Holy shit. Okay. Why is this not hitting it? There we go. Not the third act villain! You asshole, stop dodging. This one dodges really well, and that is pissing me off. Can you hit the thing? That'd be great. Oh my god! Ugh. Why did you spawn on me, you asshole? What am I? Where am I? I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna die. I'm not dead. Why would the game force me to shoot? I want to hit. I'm dead. I knew that was gonna happen. This is... I don't know how to make it stop. Usually I'd be able to hit them after the third time and it would like break through the shield and then I could shoot it properly, but that's not happening on this one, so man, you know it's good. The moment the saxophone comes in... Also, I should technically be taking my break right now, but what am I gonna do? Pause in the middle of... Well, I guess I'm taking my break! Okay, we'll redo that after the break. So give me a moment. I'll be right back. Gotta check on a few things anyway. Okay. Alright, I'm back. I had some beef jerky for my snack. I shall not starve. Alright. Gotta go after the thing again. Thank you, BQ. Ugh. Now, is it going to... I wonder if it's gonna, like, kind of like how the ashtray maze did it when I died in there and like skipped you ahead. I mean, we have the quest there, so the quest is already up and active. Starring in Swift platform. We had dinner earlier, so we are not starving together. Skip a bit of a reach. We shall not starve together. Definitely don't starve together. Alright, give me the music again. Let's go. I think maybe I just have to time when I'm hitting the guy with the levitating objects. Whee! Man, so good. The endless corridor. Now that I kind of know how to do this part's a little easier. Just do one dash to get past that. I think I missed every single bullet I just tried to shoot at that guy. Don't explode on me! I fell off the edge! I'm good. The only downside to this, because it doesn't skip you ahead, it means that we have to do this very long intro if I die again. Oh, fuck my life. I was trying to go to the other one and then I realized, wait, the other one's way up ahead. Haha. There it is. I see you. Oh my god. Stop bouncing. Wow, I feel like my aim is even worse this time. You know what? Sometimes you just gotta hit it with the old telekinesis. Alright, alright, alright. Almost. How are you still shooting? Oh right, he just dies. I forgot about that already. shit! I was too far back. Oh fuck! Don't. Okay, I gotta be careful. Oh, okay. Yep, sure. Yeah! Man. Alright. I have the stuff again. Okay, dude. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was nice. Okay, let's oh, hold on, let me wait a second. Let me wait for him to get ready to charge at me a little bit. Okay, that might have been a little too... Where are you, asshole? Okay, I got him. Oh, thank God. What if there's another villain? Okay, this is a great time and all, but you gotta stop this. And the movie cut. Oh man. Even the colors going into that was good.
What? We're back? Did that really just happen? Felt like a dream. Or maybe a bad movie.
That was one of the best bad movies. Oh, hell yeah. Give me back the music. Okay, let's read that report. Case files. Movie camera procedures. The item should be isolated from any person or event that is objectively interesting, since its effect is activated by the presence of dramatic incidents. So, you could never have someone like Darling approach this thing either. A movie camera used to make commercial feature films. Internal mechanisms are unremarkable. Subjects near the item will often experience a torqued version of reality resembling the heightened drama and action of a movie. Whether these events are localized, alternate realities, or products of hallucination is currently unknown. Okay, this is sick as hell though. Except maybe if you die. Additionally, the item seems to record footage from these incidents and creates VHS copies, edited in the style of short films. During their investigation, agents learned that a podcast titled Brian's Movie Den had reviewed the item-generated movie Delivery Disaster. The podcast creator, Brian Hennerman, was taken for questioning. The staff of Movie Night, the store Mr. Hennerman rented the film from, were also questioned to no effect. Okay, we got this thing, we heard that questioning report in the investigation sector, so that's cool. I like the tie-in. Multimedia, oh weird, yeah, we got that. Okay. Hell yes. Oh, I'm glad I didn't have to redo that. Third time. Is it on here? Just in case. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, well, that song is cool as fuck, and I'm going to be listening to that later. Cool. Okay, I'll play a little bit more. So I might go to the next control point and then I'll be done. I'll stream longer tomorrow. I'll start earlier as well. I'll start at like noon, usual time. But you know, Sundays are usually my long stream days. They were also usually my only stream days until very recently. Alright, what's up here? That goes back to the caves, perhaps? Org? Oh, there's mold in here. Ugh. Ah, you asshole! Why do you have to hit me right away? There, how do you like that, huh? Jerk. Hidden location discovered. Yes, very hidden. What is this? New language. Eh? For immediate publication, I learned a brand new language. The fish taught me. You probably don't believe me, so I will prove it. Holy little beauty. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yep. 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 We wrong. See, publish. Please publish this letter. Maybe other fish speakers will get in touch, and they'll be able to read my address even if you can't. Jabini Rog. Very humble. Okay. Alright, yep, sure. I don't know why they didn't publish that. Fucking mold. There's always mold. There's always mold somewhere. Oh, yes, the crystal bathroom. Yes. Where they deal in crystals. I can't get through here because I can't shoot it. Because the board is like, you only get 1 power, bitch. Anything else down here? No? Okay. Movie camera supplement. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after a hospitalized mailman from Blank, Arkansas claimed his injuries had been caused by a movie camera. Further investigation connected the incident to AI-80, which is being shipped in a mail truck at the time. The packaged camera was later found in an empty warehouse. The return address led agents to a P.O. box located in the San Fernando Valley, belonging to a company called Blessed Pictures. Oh! We heard about this. This was maybe a paracriminal organization? Whether Blessed Pictures is involved in the creation and dissemination of the item's VHS films is unknown. The following is a list of all known films believed to have been shot by the camera. Shoot first, die last, unreleased. Coffee Bullet. Billy's First Car, by card. By card sounds pretty good. Delivery Disaster. Coffee Bullet. Shoot first, die last. I also kind of like. Item was used in the filming of an unreleased Western in 1968 on the Italian island of Sardinia? A cast member was killed during an on-set accident, stopping production. It is believed that Blessed Pictures bought the camera when equipment for the shoot was sold at auction. Crystals, my divine piss, I beg of you. The divine piss compels you. Something that I should probably look a little bit more into, because my SCP lore is kind of lacking, shall we say. I've looked into it before, but not like intensely, I guess. But I really like the idea of, like, there's a reason, right, that it's like people, I don't know if animals get affected by this stuff, but like, was there a report about dogs at one point? I don't remember. But like all of these objects, they're all objects that are created by humans that are being affected, it sounds like, right? It's not like, I don't think you usually hear of like nature getting affected. Like trees don't suddenly turn into doing some weird shit. So like a lot of SCP stuff sounds like humanity is having an effect on these objects, or something about humanity. God, how do I even word what I'm trying to say? Like there's an astral plane and there's other dimensions and realms, and they get to connect with each other because of humans and weird thoughts and mental processes and weird connections and shit. It's really interesting. Give me a shot of espresso. How about 3? Shift account part 3. It's clear no one was coming. We're running out of ideas and supplies. We tried going into the caves to find anything edible, but all we found were noxious gases and endless pits. The crystals only let us go one way, even though we could see the caves branched out. We did find some weird spiky pillar. I only got a glimpse of it before the astral spikes attacked. There were a few of them at this time. We lost a lot of people. There's only 6 of us left. We didn't ask for this. Okay, Adam Jensen. We don't want to come down here. I'm convinced something brought us here. The others say I'm going nuts, but it's clear that this was no house shift. Shifts slide a bathroom a sector over or rotate a hallway. They don't drop full divisions into some caves. We were brought here, I know it. But for what? Why tear us away from our lives just to torture us? If this is some sort of test or mission, then there's some advice. Here's some advice for whoever's running it. Give out clear instructions next time. I hope these notes are a good read for whatever ranger finds them. Fuck you. Put that in your report, Gibbs. Yeah, I feel bad for these guys. That would suck. You just have your whole entire department. I guess we don't have access to the morgue. Wait, hold on. Let me go back to that really quick. That was the elevator. Elevator has processes and protocols department, morgue, sector lobby. Yeah, we never got to go to them. Alright. Ugh. Yeah, and I guess they didn't know how to get out. I mean, the only person that knew how to get in was Marshall. It seems like it's a very hidden entrance and exit. Well, Marshall and Trench, right? And Ahti, because Ahti knows everything.
That damn gun.
Oh!
Faith. Not sure she's ready.
I'm here, aren't I? I saved the Bureau once, and I'll do it again.
Okay, but we don't have to save the entire Bureau, right, Jesse? We can let some of them go to hell, right? I mean, who said that? Okay, hold on. We'll watch the whole thing. I gotta know what she's saying.
I've served under 2 directors. 3 now, I suppose. Trench
Yeah.
and I worked our way up together.
Ah,
We
okay.
made it through the tough cases, the bad days, the casualties. He was the epitome of a good agent. Smart, decisive, selfless. Then he picked up that damn gun.
Ah.
Becoming director is a formal process overseen by the board. Lots of ritual and mystery. After that, key staff provide detailed briefs on all classified matters, past and present. But with Faden, well, there's no protocol for field promotion. The girl's smart, has a good head on her shoulders.
Oh.
I'm trusting her to handle the hiss upstairs, while I hold them off here. All this shit with the nail, the board, I'm not sure she's ready. Besides, I work better alone.
Well, and now you might be dead, so... You know, maybe you should have thought about that a little bit more. Ugh. Okay. Alright. Okay, so she's saying that Trench changed when he took up the gun, which I assume is the first time he got contact with the board, right? And then he changed even more so when he let the hiss in. Oh my god. Is this crystal blocking the way? Yes, it is. Okay, well. Oh. Ooh! Another doorway? Huh? Lead back to the oldest house?
Another etching, like the one I used to get in here.
Yeah. Set no. Okay, well we're gonna touch it. Touch. It's the former! Lock, something ancient, something reason, something.
Is this the lock/key the board told me about?
What the fuck? So that, okay, wait, that kind of confirms it then. The mural that I saw, that must have been the former. So it was like a mural showing the former on the bottom, and then I assume maybe this individual's or like the astral spikes or something floating above it, and then the board. So the former, I could understand some of what it said, but I didn't, well, you know, only a little bit. Oh, yes. Oh, very cool, very cool. Oh, look at this materia. Well done, seasoned. Only 3 keys remain. Oh, oh! Our nail is rebuilding, loosening.
My job.
Don't trust him, Jesse. Okay, that's cool though. Why are my headphones already beeping at me?
Director Faden's got this.
Hold on. I'm trying to plug in my headphones. I did not expect his to here. Okay. Oh. Destroyed. Okay, what the fuck is the former doing here? Or not here, but it was trying to talk to me in that moment? Oh wait, we got another cave painting over here. Oh, this is telling us where the nail is. That's the nail then, yeah. I thought that was a painting of like the oldest house, but it's apparently the nail. Dodge efficiency. Actually, what's the best one I have of that right now? I have the 23%. What's this one? 17? Okay, not as good. We can leave it. Okay. Oh, I'm so curious. I did not expect to see the former again. Okay. Aha. Pretty high up. I'm kind of hidden. Okay. What's up here that I should reach before I go back down? Unless that's something. Oh. Could have landed on this. Or not. Or nothing here at all. Yep, that could put it. Oh, wait on. Hold on, hold on, hold on. There, over there. My lord. What? 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 What the fuck? What does that mean? I touched it and it disappeared again. Also, a cat in a box? Hell yes. Oops, oh, there goes the box. Did that mean I need to grab the other one? But like there's nothing for me to grab. Okay, that's weird. Alright, well, yep. Glad I came over here. It's bigger than. Oh, there's Pete! Emily?
Jesse, hey!
How the fuck?
Emily, how did she get down here?
How the fuck? How did you get down here? I mean, I'm glad to see you. How the fuck? I wasn't gone that long. They must have. Well, time is weird down here, so they could have been down here for a little longer. Oh my god. Yes!
What are you doing down here, Emily?
What do you mean? You called me down, remember?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
Uh-oh.
No, that's right. You didn't. But then, I remember you needing me to come here. I mean, you even told me how to get in. Let's just chalk it up to synchronicity so we can get to work.
She takes everything in stride.
She's like, eh.
The board called me down here to deal with the situation. The astral plane is
Colliding with our world, I know. Isn't it fascinating? I never even
Emily,
considered that the
please.
astral plane could be a physical volume expanding beyond its dimensional container. The bleed is localized to this area, but its growth rate seems steady. Given time, it will consume the entire Bureau, and possibly beyond.
That's what I'm here to stop. The board told me to fix the nail over there by dismantling 4 locks in the astral plane. Funny, I think it's put itself back together.
That's a cool camera shot.
So
What the
that
fuck?
could be due to the law of inverse exchange. For every associated component you remove, this nail reconstructs. Or possibly some variation of anti-sympathy. Don't worry. I'll look into it.
Hell yeah.
Did you notice all the Bureau infrastructure?
Mm-hmm.
It looks like there was a research team stationed down here at some point. Do you think Darling knew about this?
I'd put money on it.
Yeah.
That reminds me. Have you seen Marshall? She contacted me over the hotline, but then I saw her walking around.
I haven't seen her. The hotline only connects to extraplanar entities. Or dead people. But Marshall's proof time and time again that she's a survivor.
Either or.
That's exactly what I thought.
Anyway, I've been looking into the minerals growing down here. Have you noticed how they insist on maintaining a certain form? Maybe some sort of a state memory, or they consciously prefer a certain shape?
I think we're on a clock here, Emily. I need to stop the astral bleeding before it brings the oldest house down. See what you can find out from the nail in the meantime. And send out some rangers to look for Marshall. She may be in trouble.
Will do, Jesse. If you see anything interesting, remember to take detailed notes.
Well, I am streaming all this, Emily, so if you want to watch my VODs. Okay, some thoughts. Girlfriend powers. Okay, I don't know if I ship Jesse with anyone, but I see the vision with her and Emily. I could see it being a thing. But also, I feel like Jesse, I don't know. I was gonna say maybe they might both be, like, Emily might be too much of a workaholic kind of thing, but that doesn't mean you still can't have, like, a relationship with someone. Like, if you're both fine with each other being kind of workaholics, you know?
All of the tests I run on the nail keep coming back as nonsense, and a couple of my instruments have already broken.
God.
Maybe we should take that as a sign to pack it in.
I love her boots.
I didn't take you for a quitter, Dr. Saba. There's a reason I packed a black rod-plated microscope.
They're cute. I like those. So you have a name, Dr. Saba. Anyway, what was I saying? Gotta start shipping OOPs. Also, can I just say, I feel like her and Darling together, like Emily and Darling, would have been an unstoppable force if Darling had included Emily on more stuff. I feel like her and Darling are so similar on how utterly fascinated they are by all this shit happening, which means they're really good head of research, you know? I remember that one video where Darling was saying, like, he should have told Emily more stuff. He probably should have, but I guess maybe if he'd told her more stuff,
What would happen if an astral bleed
what if she would have
occurred
vanished
where we're standing?
vanished with him as well?
Planar displacement. Your brain would split between two disparate dimensions, your consciousness ping-ponging back and forth as it struggles to decide
Oh,
who
boy.
and what you are.
I think I just threw up a little.
Don't be a stranger.
I won't. I want to talk to you more, but I want to say more thoughts before any shit happens. Also, I think what's happening with Marshall, remember how I just said time is weird here? So it kind of sounds like they seem like they've been down here at least as long as I have, if not longer. And Emily came down here because she felt like I kind of summoned her / needed help kind of thing, and she's like, oh, I know how to find this place now. So time is weird. Connections are really weird down here. I think, so Marshall could be dead and alive. Schrodinger's Marshall. So we could have actually saw her walking around earlier. That could have been her, because time's weird down here. I mean, these cave paintings have been here for a long time and also not a long time. So I'm thinking she is dead, but also, like, maybe up in the oldest house at this point she's dead, but maybe she might still be alive down here? Weird. Also, yeah, hotline connects to people who are dead, or I already forget the term Emily used, but people from who are not in this dimension kind of thing. So yeah, that makes sense why Darling could use it.
We've got this area covered, Director.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Yeah, look, that's the former. That's definitely the former. Interesting. So curious. Darling tells Emily, roll credits. Yeah. Jet plane artifact, crystal skull. Oh boy. God. Yeah, which items in this game would I ship? I feel like... I'm trying to think of all the items I read about. I gotta ship the swan boat with something. But what would I ship the swan boat with? The rubber duck, obviously! Swan boat, rubber duck? Anyone?
The Rangers have tapped into an old radio network they found around the Foundation.
Ooh!
So if you need backup, just call them at one of the
Oh,
stations.
hell yes! We get Ranger backup down here too. That's fucking cool.
How did the Hiss get into the Foundation?
Same way we did, I imagine. But you need to remember that the Hiss are the embodiment of persistence. Their nature seems to be one of force, to find every possible vulnerability and exploit it. Their only goal is consumption.
I'm sure there's plenty of goodies for them down here. The nail, for instance.
If the Hiss could corrupt the nail, I'm sure they would have by now.
Yeah.
It does not interest them in its broken state. They could be distracted by the numerous unknown paranatural materials I'm sure are lying around. These are the roots of the oldest house. The Hiss will find plenty of ways to make trouble.
They're pretty good at that. So you've never heard of the Foundation, huh?
I've never even seen the name referenced. Clearly it's highly classified, but for what reason? The problem with these kinds of closed-off hidden areas is that they were likely sealed for good reason. But now no one is left to tell us what that reason was.
Any guesses why the Bureau would hide something like this?
I only know what I've observed. This place is spatially rigid, which means it doesn't shift like the rest of the oldest house.
Right.
Before you ask why that is, I have to admit that I'm clueless. There's some signal interfering with my equipment, making it hard to get a clear reading. It's being emitted from the floor. Maybe I should have brought a jackhammer.
The astral plane is already taking chunks out of this place, Emily. Let's not add to it.
She didn't say no. She's still thinking about it.
So let me get this straight. The astral plane is bleeding into the Foundation.
Correct.
And that's happening because the nail is damaged.
I'd say it's a bit more than damaged, but yes, that is my understanding.
So what's the connection between the nail and the astral plane?
It's a good question. See, I always pictured objects of power as strings between our plane and the astral. If the nail has a similar relationship, then maybe it's more accurate to think of it like plumbing. Now that the nail is busted, sewage is gushing everywhere.
Ah, yes.
Not the prettiest metaphor.
It's a good one, though. Especially with Ahti being the one who's like, maybe go check out the Foundation. I am the janitor.
I should get back out there.
Agreed. The astral bleed won't stop itself.
Alright, I should also be done streaming because I got other stuff to do. As much as I want to keep playing. Ugh. Do I have any... Oh my... I have so many ability points! Holy moly! Put one here. More levitation duration? Hell yes. More seize duration? Hell yeah. Alright. We'll keep the other 4 in. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do also, last thing before the stream ends? I'm gonna clean these out real quick. Rate of fire, let's get rid of that. Recoil, we can get rid of that too, I don't what do I have equipped for? I do have this projectile spread. I don't know if I like it though. That one's called one-way track. That's like a special one, I just realized. Huh. Well, we can get rid of this one then, because... Wait, this is just says minus... It doesn't have a percentage there. Cost per shot is down. I kind of want to keep that one. Case. Procrastinating is the way. Who's it to Pierce? Just Pierce. Pierce. Energy gain from headshot. Okay. Am I ever gonna care about energy gain from? Probably not. I don't really do headshots that much. Okay. Do it real quick. Source gain. Oh yeah. I don't really care about these either, but source gain from taking melee damage. That one's pretty funny. Okay. This. Ammo recovery on evade use. Yes. So many of those. And that way I don't have to do this when I start stream tomorrow. Ground slam damage. Melee damage after melee kills. I'm not gonna use that. I don't use it. So energy. Okay. Alright. So it's the warehouse. Okay. I don't think I had to hit this again, but I do it anyway because I want to see this symbol in the corner that I think my PNG tuber is hiding. Alright. Quit to menu. It does a photo mode. I should check out photo mode at some point. Or maybe I shouldn't. That's gonna make every stream take so much longer. Maybe I'll do that when I'm not streaming. Alright. I'm gonna be done now. I streamed a little bit longer than I thought I might today, but I had a good time. I hope you guys did too. So I will be back tomorrow. I'm hoping to start around noon like usual. I don't foresee it not happening, but and I should be here longer tomorrow as well. I like to try to do 3-4-ish hours. I was really hoping to finish this game last weekend, but I'm still having a great time playing the DLC stuff. So I mean, I'm happy to keep playing it. But yeah, we probably will start a new game this weekend. Yeah. So I'll be back tomorrow. I hope to see you guys then. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. And I can't think of anything else to say. Okay, bye!